Just give it a minute to get the tape rolling.
That means I can get another minute to study.
No, tape is rolling.
Okay.
You're now on.
Okay.
All right, well, with the fall season here, many people are already thinking about the New York City Marathon, which is not too far into the future. And a new twist on it this year, Marcus Samuelsson, the chef from Aquavit, joins us to talk about what's cooking at the marathon. Marcus, what's ahead?
Today we're cooking a lot of pasta, and I'm thrilled to be here with together paired up with CCAP and Ronsoni. Ronsoni is supporting the marathon for the last 15 years. The CCAP has been involved for the last 10 years working with inner city kids, and today we cooking all different kinds of pasta recipes.
Okay. Well, what is CCAP and what do they have to do with an event like this?
I'm gonna have to get this right now. The Career Through Culinary Arts Program. I have to get that right. But CCAP was started by Richard Grausman about 10 years ago, and he's been winning a lot of awards for his program, and he's been helping inner city kids all over the country to get scholarship to go to cooking schools, and it helps a lot of people in restaurants, and I myself have been receiving a lot of staff through Richard's program.
Okay, so basically these are students who are going to cook at the marathon? Is that how it works?
We have about 2,000 students are involved, and we're coming up with 4 finalists, and the 4 finalist recipes are going to be used the day of the November 4th at the pasta party at Tavern on the Green. The 4 winners. What is it? The 4 winners are. What is it? 4 winners are. There's a finalist, right?
Yeah. No, it's just 4 winners.
Yeah.
Okay. So
right,
we're using the 4 winners recipes, and we're cooking for about 15,000 people.
Wow, it's a lot of pasta. What makes a good pasta recipe for something like the marathon?
Well, I think it has to have a lot of. It has to be fresh and light, not too heavy. So I wouldn't recommend too much cheese or too much cream, but maybe a light pasta made with, for example, tomato, black olives, and olive oil, for example.
Okay. What about those New Yorkers who aren't runners? Are they any way they're ever going to be able to sample these interesting pastas?
Well, I don't even know this. What is?
Well, we're gonna send the recipes out. We're gonna send the recipes out.
All right, we'll come back to that one. And what about your own involvement with CCAP? You said some of these young chefs are coming to your own restaurant?
I've been working with CCAP and Richard for the last 4 years, and we have. I think it's such a unique program because it starts with the kids who are really young. It starts around 15, 16 years. You have through high school, juniors and seniors, and it's a nationwide program, and it really gives you it's an extra support system than just the major schools like CIA and Peter Comp, and a lot of the great chefs here in the city and all over the country is actually using a lot of CCAP students.
Okay, well good. Marcus Samuelsson, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. You're much more mobile than Mr. Lueckes, I have to say.
Jeez.
Very flexible.
I must say, it was a lot of yoga. I've never really worked in a setting quite this cramped.
Great.
Anyway, it's kind of fun. It's a first. Okay. Well, lots of excitement here at Tavern on the Green. We're on the eve of the big marathon, and we're joined by Marcus Samuelsson, executive chef at Aquavit, and we're looking at a lot of pasta cooking. Marcus, tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Today we're cooking. Today we're actually cooking for 15,000 people. It's 4 students' recipes. They were the finalists from. We started with 2,000 students, and it's Ronsoni's pasta party together with CCAP, and I'm one of the judges.
Okay, so these are just students from the New York City public schools who have submitted recipes?
It's a program that is headed by Richard Grausman and CCAP, which is a Career Through Culinary Arts program, and together it's a joint venture together with Ronsoni, and Ronsoni has been involved for the last 15 years. and Sika has been around for the last 10 years. It's a career culinary program which is nationwide, and you have students all over the country, inner city students, have an opportunity to go to really great schools and become really great professionals in the culinary field.
Well, that sounds interesting. So what are some of these recipes they came up with?
Everything has to be based on pasta, of course, because it gives you great energy to run the marathon. And when I pick a great pasta recipe for an event such as today, I'm trying to think about something that is light and something that's really fresh and not too heavy, so you can really run. So you're not too your stomach is not too heavy.
I understand you were one of the judges of this. Was it tough to judge?
It's a very difficult job. 2,000 great recipes, and out of those 2,000 we picked 4. So it's a very tough job. Everyone did a great job. And
well, a lot of people think of students in high school, teenagers just eating French fries and hamburgers. So was it a surprise they came up with such innovative recipes?
Well, I think pasta is one of the things that everyone can enjoy, and especially Ronzoni pasta is something that has been around for many, many years. And I think as a kid, I think anyone, kid, old, or any age can enjoy pasta. So.
Okay, well, it sure looks like the students are having a lot of fun here. Is it hard to cook for 15,000 people?
Yeah, a lot of organization skills, and you have to plan it out way ahead, and then it's difficult. Basically, you just have to organize it really, really well.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true for a lot of things. Marcus Samuelsson, thanks for joining us. So it's not too early to start thinking about the marathon, and we're going to have some special things cooking this year at the marathon. Marcus Samuelsson joins us to tell us a little bit about an innovative new program for students cooking there. Marcus, tell us a little bit what's going to be going on this year.
Well, it's a two-step thing, actually. It's a big competition that over 2,000 students that work with the CCAP, Culinary Arts through Careers Through Culinary Arts program. And the 4 winners out of that competition is going to cook for the Ronzoni pasta party.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be held at Tavern on the Green on November 5th.
Okay, so these are literally high school students cooking for all these marathon runners.
Exactly. And CCAP's been working with this program for about 10 years, helping inner city students, inner city kids actually, to go through great schools, but also give them a really great start on their career.
Okay, sounds terrific. Well, what are these students going to be cooking?
A lot of pasta.
A lot of pasta.
And
okay.
It's going to be, what I would recommend is really just, what I would like to see as a judge is really great light pasta recipes that really inspires the runners to do really well.
Okay, so you're one of the judges at this?
I'm one of the judges. There's 3 other chefs.
All right.
And yeah, it's going to be held at November 5th.
Okay, so I guess you're going to be eating a lot of pasta between now and then with the judging.
I don't mind. I love pasta. I think everyone loves pasta. So.
Okay. So typically, who are some of these students? I mean, are these people who are coming out of a real food background, or are they just people who have developed an interest in it?
Well, Sika was started by Richard Grausman about 10 years ago, and it's really a program where we pick juniors and seniors in high school to go into the culinary fields, and we have, throughout the program, we help people go to great cooking schools, but also help them in the career. And 2,000 out of those send in all their recipes, pasta recipes, and then we pick 4 winners.
Wow, sounds terrific. What's it like to cook for 15,000 people?
It's really the first stage of becoming an executive chef. You have to be real organized with your day and figuring out. You need big pots and pans, and Tavern on the Greens have tons of that. So this is a great place to be. All
right. Well, some people might be concerned about food safety in an environment like that. Is there anything to worry about?
I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think pasta is as safe as you can get with food. You just really cook it real well, and then you toss it with some olive oil and some of your favorite ingredients, and that's that's a key to a good pasta recipe.
All right. Well, something we can all work on at home too. Marcus Samuelsson, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, marathon fever is already beginning, and this year there's a new twist for all those marathon runners. Richard Grausman from CCAP joins us to tell us a little bit about what's cooking at the marathon this year. So Richard, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be different this year.
Well, I'm very excited because for the first time, Manzoni Pasta Party is going to highlight the recipes of high school kids from our program, Careers of Culinary Arts program. We're so excited to have the opportunity to afford these kids the opportunity to be cooking wonderful recipes for 15,000 runners today, in November. And these students who are probably juniors in high school have entered the competition with thousands of kids, and they've been chosen, or they will be chosen. There'll be 4 that will be chosen, actually, to be served that night.
Wow, so that's quite a thrill, I would say, for someone who's 16 or 17 years old.
It certainly would be for me.
Wow. Well, what kinds of things will the judges be looking for in these recipes?
They'll be looking for recipes that are easy, simple, healthy, and economical.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're cooking for that many people, you want to keep economics involved.
Right, but it must take a lot of organization.
To cook for that many people?
Yes.
Oh, tremendous. But once you have the recipes and you know the procedure that you have to go through, it's not difficult to do it.
Okay. Richard, a lot of students in the New York area interested in culinary careers?
More and more have come into what used to be the home economics programs, where we're teaching foods and preparing them for careers in the industry. So yes, there are a lot of students that are coming through our classes. Actually, this year I think we have about 2,000 students.
Okay, so this is for people who not only might cook but manage restaurants or be involved with other parts of the industry?
They're coming into the classes because of an interest in cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately that interest may lead into a variety of other areas.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think of all this wave of ethnic food cooking that's all over New York, where every restaurant we see has a different twist?
I think it's tremendously exciting to have the varieties offered to us on a daily basis. To explore the flavors from around the world is amazing. People paid thousands of dollars to go on a trip to France, another $1,000 to go to Italy, another year to go to Japan, and here we have it all here at our footsteps.
Okay, well, one more great thing about New York, and Richard, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.